Hello friends, it's Charlene with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. Today I thought it would be kind of neat to show you some of the stuff that I send off to Kerry and how I package it. These are some items. After my last haul video that I did, she had seen this and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And Kerry said she'll take it. So I'm going to send that off to her. And then we did a birthday party today and this was an extra favor. So I'm going to go ahead and send her one of these. I did snatch a couple extras. And then I made these up and showed these in a previous video. These are something that I made up, and so I'm going to send her a set of these. And then this is from our party today. So I'm going to send her some popcorn bags. Alright, so this is a pen pal box that I send. I like to fill my boxes that I send to Kerry. I try to just fill it as full as I possibly can get it. And so I'm going to show you some of the stuff I'm sending her. If you watched my haul video, you'll recognize pretty much everything. And so there's things in here though that are from different seasons and different videos that I've done. And so we're going to go through, and it's not quite as full as I want it to be yet, but it's getting there. And so I'm just going to show you one by one how I've packaged it and what I'm sending her. So this is just a bunch of the little stickers from the sticker rolls. I went ahead and cut them apart. And so she's going to be getting a bunch of hearts and some stars. I just mixed them all in here. And then this is a little bag of confetti, Halloween confetti. And then I bought a ton of tags. And so I went ahead and I pulled out one of all of my tags. And so that's what these are, Christmas tags. I love this one. And then I think I have another set of Christmas tags in here somewhere. This is a little package of pens that I put together for her. And then this cute little duck fidget toy. And this was one of the little party favors from my daughter's birthday. So I added that. Some Christmas paper clips. This is a pin that I made. It's from Guardians of the Galaxy. I made this with my laser. It says Awesome Mix Volume 1. My son wanted something like this, so that's how I ended up making this up. And so I love this cassette. I think it's so cute. I thought Kerry might like that. And then here's a pocket hug. And then another little popcorn bag, but they're different. So, different styles, different materials. Some place cards. There's pink ones in here and blue ribbon ones in here. Some cute little Valentine cards. They are different throughout this package. None of these are the same. No duplicates. A bingo card. This is a nice, sturdy, double-sided bingo card. It's very sturdy. I love these. These are really nice. And then some more Valentines, but these are video game ones, and they're all different. There's like 5 or 6 in here. And then these, I showed these. A lot of this I showed in my video yesterday, like all the Valentine stuff I showed in my video. And then these are some really cute Valentines. I love these. I thought these were so cute, but there's 5 in one and 4 in the other, and then there's the same amount of envelopes. These Valentines will be really cute in journals, but then you have all these envelopes, and they're a nice little size to be able to add pockets or do different things in your journal with them. Okay, and then this is just a bag of a bunch of little things that I scooped up. Like I had these from my haul video, and then I'm sending her a couple of little sticky hearts, some taco playing cards. Aren't those adorable? I love those. If I find anything else like that, oh, I'm so snatching it. I got those at the thrift store for 49 cents. And then some slappy heart. The hearts came with these, but these Valentines, and then some light bulb valentines. These are so cute. I love just the outline. You could put something in the center of this, use it as a mat, cut it out, and use this as an outline or a frame. So I thought this would be a fun little pack for her. Unfortunately, I'm kind of spoiling it for her, but I wanted to show you what I generally package up for her. I don't know how much she uses or if she passes things along. It's really up to her, because if she's not going to use it, then, you know, it's fine to pass it along or do something else with it. But I just go ahead and I buy so much stuff, and I just give her like one of everything when I buy big packs of different things. Or I look for things for her. Like I looked for these. I bought these for myself, and I thought they were really nice. It's a nice thick roll, and so I went ahead and picked one up for her. And then I've got a ton of craft tags. I love craft tags. I feel like you can do anything with these. I've even used vinyl on these. I've stamped on them, and they're nice to just write a little thank you on sometimes and attach it to something. I actually used those one year for Christmas because I have hundreds of those things. So here's some more Christmas tags, and this is all the like different die cut tags that I have, like Santa Clauses and the little cow here and this mason jar, and there's reindeer and gingerbread and all kinds of different ones in here. And then I love these bags. So see, there's an orange one in here, this dark teal, this brown paper bag. I love these. These are so nice. I use these in my orders all the time. And so in here is some more Christmas stuff. So there's some stickers and some different pockets. These are like silverware pockets, but they are perfect for journaling. And then some more stickers and place card holders, and then a couple of little gingerbread ornaments. I know we're way out of Christmas time, but I mean, I don't know. I like to do Christmas all year, but also you don't really want to craft in the season that we're in. I mean, you can, but you want to start getting ready for different things early. And a lot of people like to do Christmas in July. So if I get this out to her, it'll get to her sometime in May. So having Christmas stuff in there and ready to craft with for her in July would be really nice, is what I figured. But I know we just went through and had Valentine's Day and everything. But you can use this other stuff. You can use the Valentine stuff for other things. They are so cute. And you just cover things up that you don't want to see on there and use them for mats. All kinds of different ideas, you know. Then I have some flashcards here. I really like these double-sided ones. You can do a lot with these. You've got a glossy side and a matte side. And so you can cover it up. This is a nice side for stamping. If you want to do anything on glossy, I really would encourage you to attach something like tissue paper or something beforehand, because it smudges. Most times it will smudge. And then I have this beautiful vintage Valentine's card that I'm going to send her with an envelope that came with it. And I think it's stuck shut, so I didn't know if she'd even want this, but it's the perfect size just in case she wants to make a pocket. You know, cut the top off and still slide it in her journal or something. All right, and then this one is a little Busch Gardens gift bag that I put together for her. I love Busch Gardens. It is my favorite place. And so I purchased some of the little paper pads that they had available in the gift shop. And then these are all little sticky notes that I attached to those craft tags. So there's a few on there for her to go ahead and do something with. And they're like little vintage sticky notes. And so I thought that's a neat little gift to give her. And then a Busch Gardens pen. All right, so then there's a bunch of these little hearts with monsters on them in this bag. A package of 3 pens. We've got Santa dollars and $100 bills. These are nice for you if you do things like origami. If you do any of like there's a t-shirt or it's like it would look more like a collared button-up shirt when you do the origami. Or my son likes to do boats and what's the other one he does? He does swans. He does swans at church out of the bulletins and things like that, and he leaves them all over the church. It's kind of funny. But then we got these little fake bills, and so he started doing different things with these. He's not allowed to touch these, so these are mine. But these are a lot of fun. My daughter told Santa that she wanted money for Christmas, and so he gave her one of these, and I thought they were so cute that I had to buy a whole pack for myself. Okay, and then there's these birthday decorations, and I like to use these for laminated bookmarks. I like to go ahead and attach an eyelet here, and then I will go ahead and add some beads to that. So those make really great bookmarks. These are some mason jar valentines that I found, and these are super cute. I really, really like these. I went ahead and I reused some of the packaging that I took things out of yesterday when I did my haul video, because I'm not going to need the packaging, and it's just nice when it's all neatly packaged in here for her. So it has some cute little stickers that you can put on the mason jars or do whatever you want with the mason jars. I thought these would be fantastic for so many different things. I've seen where people have used mason jars for pockets. They cut a slit and then they make the top part into like a tag, and then they have like a hidden pocket. So that is a cute idea. But also, these are super sturdy. So to be able to punch a couple holes, or if you wanted to sew it right in or attach it to make a flip out, they're just nice, sturdy cardstock. So I thought that I'd send her one of each just because I thought they were super nice and could be used in multiple ways. And then there's these really cute Valentine stickers that I included. All right, next is this here. These came with some big envelopes. I don't know where I have them currently because I was using them in my Christmas stuff. They're probably in my Christmas stuff. But I thought I would send her one of the craft envelopes that were the smaller size, and then this trifold. When I used this in my Christmas journal, I went ahead and I cut it down. So this is wonderful. This is nice and sturdy. You can get a lot of use out of this. Lots of different things. I might have to include another one for her, because if she wants to keep one intact and put it in a journal, that's kind of a cool fold out. But then to also have it and be able to take it all apart and use it in 3 different ways. Or I think the way I did it was on the first one that I cut off, I cut it in half. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. Okay, and then I included one of each of these cards. I think these are really pretty. I don't think you even need to keep it a thank you card. You could easily cover that thank you up and use the card for something else, or do punches or die cuts right out of the polka dots. And then the envelopes are really pretty on these. And I love to just take my envelope and attach it to the other side of a page to make a flip out pocket. So we've got that one, and then this one here with the really pretty envelope. And then this one, obviously you can't really cover up thank you on this one, but it's still a really pretty card. And if she needs a thank you card, now she's got 3 of them. All right, then there's this Happy New Year pack. Yeah, it was 6. There's 6 little pockets in here. These are adorable. All right, and then a package of stickers and another little package of stickers. And then I found this Pac-Man book at Ollie's for $2.29. And this thing is seriously amazing. I thought this could make a really, really cool journal. Look at how cool that is. I don't know if she'll want to use it that way, but this, I couldn't pass it up. I bought myself a couple and I bought one for Kerry. It's so cute. All right, I'm not going to go through every page of the book. And then I was working on my Sesame Street kits, and Kerry had asked me if I had this book, which I did not have it in my stash. I have like probably a dozen different Sesame Street books, but not this one. And so I have been collecting books for over a year, and I just have a huge stack of them. This, like I said, is not one that I had in my stash. And so the very next day I went to Five Below to get decorations for my daughter's birthday, and they had this book. And so I had to get it for her. So she's getting the book that she asked me to keep an eye out for. So the only Sesame Street book that I have currently kept that is not going to be like a journal or sold is Follow That Bird, because when I was a little girl, I absolutely loved that movie. And so I've read that book to my kids a bunch of times and watched the movie with them. I don't know, it just makes me happy to read that book with them and remember how much I really enjoyed that movie. All right, so I included a couple of dice for her. Again, these are the double-sided party decorations. And a whole bunch of heart stickers. And then this here, I love this. This is such a nice big envelope with some Christmas stickers in here. A little card from the desk of Santa Claus. And a cute little Santa mail sticker. A nice little Christmas set. And then this adorable paper bag from Hobby Lobby. I love this. And if you cut it apart, you can have 2 pockets, but if you do it the right way and you cut it right on the seam, look how cute that is. I love that. I feel like you can get a lot of use out of a bag because there's the 4 different sides. And if you do it the right way, you can really do some stuff with that. All right, I have some of these little treat bags in here. These I just think are really cute. Like, just laid down on a page, these would be adorable. And you have 2 sides, so you could very easily cut it if you wanted to make like a whole page layout with it. So these are cute. And then this glitter paper. This stuff is nice. I really like this. I included 5 sheets of this in here for her. And this box perfectly fits this. So I have more things that I'm trying to add to this because I'm trying to fill it. I always try to fill this box for her. It's not this size all the time, but I want to get it as full as I can possibly get it. So it's such a blessing to her when she gets it. So one of the things I thought that I would offer this month, and I just came up with this and thought it would be a lot of fun, is I'm going to semi-duplicate her box that I send to her, and I'm going to have one available in my Etsy shop for purchase. And so, like I said, there's more items that are going to be going in here. There's some exclusive items that I have made that you can't purchase anywhere that I'm going to be putting into the box. And yeah, I just thought it'd be a really cool idea to do a pen pal box. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'll put everything back into her box. And I have a second box sitting here that I've already started. So I will go ahead and package it all up. It will be fairly similar to the one that I'm sending to Kerry, but it's going to have a few different things because there are a couple things in her box that I just do not have duplicates of. So if you get the box, if you purchase that box and it doesn't have everything that you've just seen, it will have probably 90%, maybe more, of what you just seen. But I'm also going to put other things in it that you have not seen yet. So, with that being said, you can go ahead and purchase the April pen pal box on my Etsy shop. Only one is going to be available. Okay, so I'm only going to have one of these available in my Etsy shop. And it is going to be the April Pen Pal box is what I'm going to title it. And like I said, there's going to be other things in the box that are not in this box, but there's also going to be more in the box than what I've shown you here. So I will also include a couple of books, not the same as what Kerry is getting, but I'll go ahead and I will add, I'll probably go through and add a couple of golden books. I have a ton of golden books, and then maybe another surprise book to be able to add some good stuff in there. But yeah, I just thought that this would be a fun thing to offer. And I really enjoy packaging these boxes up for Kerry. It's a lot of fun. I hunt through my stash and I try to get her things that I'm like, oh, I got duplicates of this. Or I'm destashing. I've used this 100 times. I'm not going to use this anymore. And so I really enjoy packaging up little boxes of things to send her. So, yeah. So that's it. So you can go ahead and find it in the description. You'll be able to find my link to my Etsy shop. It is C Heartfelt Creations at Etsy.com. I will have my Etsy shop linked in the description, so you will be able to go ahead and find this box there. All right, so I am very excited about this, and I have a few more things I need to get made up so I can get her box out to her on Monday is what I'm hoping. I'd really like to get her box out on Monday. So, yeah, this is a fun project for me. I always enjoy making up a box for Kerry. It's like giving somebody a gift. It's so much fun. So, and then I look forward to receiving boxes from her and correspondence from her. Her and I chat all the time on Facebook. So it's really fun to have a pen pal, and I did not realize how much I would enjoy it. So if you don't have a crafting pen pal, you are missing out, because it's so much fun to show somebody the things that you've crafted or the things that you've purchased who actually appreciates it, because they like to do the same thing you like to do. I met Kerry through the Thrifty Day channel when they were signing up pen pals, and we met a couple years ago through that, and I've just kept in contact with her. She's been my pen pal. They usually switch the pen pals out, and I don't know if they're even doing it anymore. I haven't really kept up with it because I felt like, hey, I hit a home run with the pen pal that I got. I don't need a new one. So I felt really sad when it came time for her and I to split up and get different pen pals. So I kept her because I like her. So, so if you're watching, Kerry, hi. Special shout out to Kerry. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're interested in the box, I'm only going to have one available. So make sure you get it while it's available. Thank you so much for joining me. And if this is something you're interested in, make sure you snag it, because I'm only going to have one box available. So until next time, bye.